What is up, guys? It's me again, Mate, and I'd like to welcome y'all to another video on my channel, The Universal Idea. Today I'm in beautiful nature, sitting here on a cliff and just enjoying the moment, thinking a little. And the question I want to ask you guys is, like, who are you? Like, literally, who are you? I don't mean your name, your nickname, what the people call you, whatever you call yourself. Like, literally, who are you? Like, what's the purpose of you or of us being here? Did we come here as gods? Some people say yes. I say hell no. Then, did we come here as aliens? Some people say yes. I say hell no. That's all distraction, but I'm gonna get to this, okay? I'm gonna tell you what distraction I mean. The thing is, we all came here as humans, right? And we're here to learn how to experience what it means to be human. And there's so many things that's distracting us from that, especially now in the new age movement. And even before that, there was so many distractions that was getting us away from who we really are. I know I mentioned it in a lot of my videos, but that's because it's important. That's where we have to get to. We have to get to the point of being human. Like I said, 100%, I'm sure, like every human, except for the ones, so it's not 100%, but except for the ones in the New Age movement, they would probably say, yeah, well, I'm human, but all the bullshit that's going on out there, the wars, the starvation, the hate, the anger, the fear, everything negative that people bring out into this world, it's telling me that they don't really understand what it means to be human, right? And when I say that, what do I mean by that, being human? Look, in the religions or in the Holy Scriptures, everything it points out to it for us is to be human, right? Jesus was the best example for this. He was love, he was pure love in person, right? So if y'all really say you're Christian or you're Muslim or you're Jewish, whatever it is, if you really listen to the word of God, then you should be already acting or be human. But somehow it turns out to be that most of y'all or most of us are just, like really monsters, man. People going crazy, people going nuts, but that's because they don't understand. That's because y'all might not understand. How can you be a good Christian? That means sharing love for humanity, for everything that's around you, when you are judging people, when you are having problems with gay people, when you are having problems with melanin colored people, when you are having problems with such and such, and all these problems have to do with your environment, the humanity, the one species you are living with, then how can you say that you're a good Christian? Okay, you can say, oh, I want to help people, or maybe you're just like, oh, I want to be believing, so I just say I believe. Maybe one day the point will come where my brain snatches and I suddenly believe. But then if you're doing this, just being a hypocrite, man. You say you believe in God, you tell everybody that you're a good Christian, but you don't even know, or you don't even have to believe in you, but you wish you had it. I don't know if y'all getting the point I'm trying to make. It's just about, like I said, being human. No matter if religious or spiritual, because both of these point out to the same thing, right? Being human. We break our heads so many times when it comes to who or what created us. I mean, that's not the thing. That's not what we're here for, right? We're here to experience what we are. If there's a creator, I mean, everything exists, right? Everything we see, the creation around us, it exists. No matter if it's virtual or if it's really real, it doesn't matter because it's there, right? So how can you doubt existence? No matter if you doubt God or if you doubt science, no matter what it is. God is just a word to make you guys think of something, to break your heads and try to find out who or what this God really is. It doesn't matter. You just got to find out what you are and what you are here for, and that's to be human. That's not to be a God. That's not to be questioning God. That's not to be questioning your existence, because you know you exist, man. And spiritual people, man, I always have to say this again, man. Spiritual people, so many spiritual people saying they're enlightened. Oh, I got my third eye open, man. Sorry, if this bothering you, please don't watch till the end, because I'm bothering you. Since I'm bothering you, you can just go and watch another video. But I have to bring this up. And if you feel offended by it, I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend you. They're saying, oh, you have to open up your third eye. Last time I was reading a post, and it was about the third eye. So I wrote underneath it in the comment section, I wrote, oh, fuck that, man. That's new age BS. I really wrote it. And people think so much of opening their third eye instead of opening their hearts. And then the answer to it was the guy who posted this post, like who made it. He answered this, oh, no, you have to open your third eye before you can open your heart. And I was like, what? What the fuck is he talking about? That doesn't make any sense to me, because to me, my heart was always open since I was little. Maybe it's because of the past I had, but I always had love for everything that existed, right? And how can you say that you have to open up your third eye before your heart can open up? Doesn't make no sense. And how do you know if your third eye is open? So many people right now, my third eye is open. I popped out my third eye. Dude, I guess y'all don't want to even really know what happens when your third eye is opened up. People think, oh, being enlightened, and most of y'all people, you're saying you're enlightened, but you ain't fucking enlightened, man. What you think makes you enlightened? Just because you found out how the system works and how dirty and evil it is? No, that's not being enlightened. That's just understanding, or you finally understood the situation you were in the whole time, and that was being in the system. But that doesn't mean it makes you enlightened, or you're enlightened somehow. Look, most of people think that when you're enlightened or when your third eye opened up, oh, you living in a happy world, everything is good, everything is yay, positive vibrations. But fuck that, man. Anyone who really awakens knows that this shit can almost get you depressive, man. And I know what I'm talking about. And I know a lot of people that went through this shit and said, man, fuck this world. Why we still here, man? Fuck that. It's not worth it. That's how far it got, most of them, man. But still, they doing their thing because they got over it somehow. And this is good, man. But still, what I'm saying is, being enlightened or opening up your third eye doesn't make you happy, or it makes it for you to make it a better world. Because by the moment you get confronted by this shit, man, your whole world's really collapsing. And this tears you down, this drags you down, man. Really. Sometimes I was at the point where I was like, I wanted to do so many things, man, and I really stopped them because I was so down by that moment. It took me a couple of years, and I'm still working on it, but still, I understand now. And life is beautiful now, man. To me, life is beautiful. Even though at the time, some really crazy things happened to me, more than in a time span from like 3 or 4 years. They were hitting me and they were dragging me down, I'm telling you guys, man. And like I said, I understand now. And still it's hard for me to see how people or how humans act and behave when it comes to being in contact with other humans. This is making me sad, man, for real. This shit is not good at all. Because look, a species, you can see it like this, a species is a organism, right? And if this organism doesn't function, starts to become sick or ill, and maybe it dies at the end. Where I'm going to, or where I want to go to with this is, if we keep on going on like this, look, so many people are religious, man. I don't get this. I mean, I get this, but then on the other side, I don't get this. So many people is religious, right? So many people are preaching so much shit. 95% of humanity, what? 95%, I guess, is in the belief system. And there's so many hypocrites underneath the people, man. If 95% of the people being religious, why is the world so fucked up, man? Why are we making this world a hell instead of our personal heaven, man? You're right when you say we're here to learn and to grow. But what do we learn in the system? What the fuck do we learn in the system, man? Except for, look, the system is made up it teaches us to the point where we want to just have, right? We want to have this, we want to have this, we want to have this, and we want to have this, right? The system is, how can I say it, right? So you guys understand. It's built up on having, right? Being in this system has no space, no place, no. Being, if you want to be in this system, you're not welcome here. And the system is so big that if you ain't welcome in the system, how you gonna make it, right? It's a trap. I mean, it's not a trap when all the people understand, then it's not a trap. Then humanity is woke, and then we are enlightened. And then we can change something. Look, one single person is weak. Y'all know this. Y'all heard this so many times. And y'all don't still get what this means. One person is weak. A group of people is strong. And we think by ourselves we are strong, right? We got our life handled. Yeah, you got your life handled in the system. But everything, man, everything we do here is helping, building up the distraction that's blinding us from who we really are. We are unaware of that, right? We're just stuck in the system, consuming, always consuming. Oh, I gotta play this. I play with video games sometimes. I admit it, so what? But at least I understand what it means to be human. And I live it. And I know some of y'all out there might live it too. And I hope y'all live this. I hope. I really do. Even though hope is just an illusion, just like freedom and peace. The biggest illusions of them all is, yeah, peace. They fighting for peace. Ooh, how smart is that? Shit's paradox, man. How can you fight for peace? You don't fuck to keep your virginity? Damn, man. Get tired of this shit. That's what I mean by y'all don't understand. Look, the people that lead you to war, right? The so-called elite, the rich people, the people that make everything happen, using us as a tool. Those people are sitting in their fucking luxurious homes, eating the best food y'all can imagine, and they ain't scared. But when y'all go to war as a soldier, right? You're sold to die. That's what the word says. You're sold to die. That's a soldier, man. And you think, oh, soldier is a word, a definition for someone who's being strong, who's a warrior. No, man. You're going to war for someone who doesn't even give a fuck about you. And that's for real. And all the propaganda that's bringing up in the media, man, fuck the media, man. Brainwash machine number one. Media, politics, science, religion. I'm not saying they're all evil, right? All these things are neutral, but what the knowing people do is they use it for their own benefit, for their own agenda. And like I said, the atom, everything comes out to the atom. Everything comes back to it, man. The atom is everywhere, right? So it's omnipresent. The atom has all the energy, vibration, frequency, so it knows everything and sees everything in the whole universe. Then the atom has two aspects of good and evil, the opposites, right? And the atom creates. So, why are you making, look, you're paying damn big amounts of money, billions of dollars. You put it into science, like what's it called again? CERN? Exactly, like CERN. To find out how existence started. What you gonna do if you find out what existence started or how existence started? It doesn't change anything on our situation. Excuse me. Some people might say, oh, if we find out the truth about the creation, so many things will happen. We can do so many good things, so many things. Of course, man. If you know what created us, how we created us, actually it's a perpetual motion system. But still, if you find out what created us and how we were created, what difference does it make when you're not a good human? What difference does it make when you have the knowledge and the ability and the capability of energy to time travel? Man, if you don't know who you really are, if you don't know that you're being human, plus, if you're not a good human, man, you 100% sure you go back into your past. You will go back. If time traveling existed for the masses, you will go back into the past and try to change it, right? Listen, if you're at this point right now and you want to change your past, something is wrong. All the shit I went through just made me who I am today, and I'm proud of it. Even though I haven't achieved anything except for my mind state, which is what we actually are here for, and then from that mind state on, we can make things happen, we can change something. But the whole organism has to be like that. And that's the thing. I need to drink something. Hold on a second. So yeah, it doesn't make any difference when you know what created us, when you don't know how to handle it, when you don't know your focus point of being. You could fuck up whole humanity with that, man. The whole planet, we fucking already up. We killing so many species. Man, What makes us think we can take life when everything is life and we don't want ours to be taken? Most of y'all seem to be really confused about the state they're in, man. Truth is, there's only one truth, and that's to be one. Look, let's say God created the universe. I'm believing in something higher, right? But I don't like to name it because this name already gives it a definition, and a definition makes borders, right? To your mind, you have a picture of something in your head, even though no one can describe it, but still, you have borders, limits with a definition. So I like to leave it open. I just call it creation. But look, God created everything, right? So that means the source or the action of everything that is coming from one energy point or one main source. So that means, yeah, everything that's created is one. Let's say the Big Bang, even though I don't say nothing to that when it comes to that. Still, even though when it was the Big Bang, right, it was the source for everything, so everything is one. It doesn't make no difference if it's this or that way. Appreciate it. Be thankful, be grateful for what you have, for nature, for life. Be grateful and appreciate it. Be grateful for creation. And don't try to make up some science or some fiction just to get yourself a picture and then question it and try to find out if it's real or not. The way how science and religion is being used by humans, or maybe some different entities still. Yeah, I'm talking about demons maybe, who knows, right? Some negative energy, let's say it like this. It's better, say it like this. Man, I forgot where I wanted to go. Still, everything in this video comes out to be, or turns out that we have to change our mindset, since this system is built up on having, on getting stuff, getting things, getting materialism. And it's breaking us apart, it's dividing us from each other. We have to come up with a different thing, different way to live. Because, look, they're preaching us peace. Oh, when we have this war, there's peace. And when we march into this country and take over, there's peace. Look, if you're trying to make peace with war, then the peace is only in the benefit for you. And having world peace is never gonna work like that. It's just the peace of the ego, of the selfishness. How about try to be selfless? How about that? That might work even better than being selfish. Question. No, let's say it different. Don't question. Accept the fact that you are and that you are living, that creation is going on, no matter how and what way. Accept it, enjoy it, and make the best out of it. That's all I can tell you, what y'all can do about it. And don't be judging people. Look, y'all know what makes humanity ugly? It's not that people are not looking good or looking different. No, that doesn't make a human ugly. What makes a human ugly is when you are saying that someone is ugly. That makes you ugly from the inside, right? Judging makes you ugly. So yeah. And humanity can be such beautiful and loving, can be such a beautiful and loving species if, look, we're at the edge right now. We're on the point where there's no return. Yeah, point of no return. And if we don't wake up now, I mean, you should have been woke already by now. I hope. Not enlightened, but woke. Okay? Enlightened is such a big word, right? It's a definition, like I said, for something. And people make their own theories of what being enlightened is. So if you're being aware of the situation now, and things are changing so quick right now, we're at a point of either we evolve in here, and definitely in here, because if we don't evolve in here, this will just make us not even humans no more. Look, Elon Musk, man, he said humanity might come to the point where it either joins AI, it becomes digital, or there's no space left for humanity, right? So you better join it. If you can beat it, join it. Look, if that shit happens for real, man, everything we stand for this year, man, this is what humans stand for. We have the ability to love. We have the ability. Even some say love ain't real. We still have the ability to feel and love. And this is the only thing that changes something to the good for us. If hate, or let's say if you're emotionless, you don't give a fuck about nothing, man. You just don't care. You just don't care about it. And there's so many people in this state of emotionlessness that, so much shit is going on around here in this world, man. Pedophiles, criminality, I don't know, man, everything, shit, so much. This comes from greediness, and greediness makes you turn cold inside of your heart. You want to get power, man, power. The only reason why you need power is because you want to control something and lead this something in the way you want it to be. And that's what the elite is doing to us. They are knowing, we are believing. They say that knowing is better than believing. Of course it is, right? But believe gives us this inside of here. It gives us the feeling of something, of hope, what we call hope, even though there is no hope. But this feeling keeps us holding on, keeps us going on. And we have these feelings in us, these emotions, these chemical reactions that might be hard to handle sometimes, but we can be lucky we have this ability. And we should share with anyone or everyone else. And we should stop. If you understand how life works, what life is, you wouldn't take life. Right? So yeah, we have the ability to love. So why becoming a virtual being that has no emotions attached to it? It's just electrical impulses, right? No chemical reactions, just electricity. And when there's no radiation in it, the heart, then you're not human no more. Then right, you can call you, or you could consider yourself something else than human. Maybe that's to you what's called being an alien or being a god. But if you didn't understand what it means to be human, come on, man. And still, if you don't understand, don't fuck up humanity. Don't help breaking it apart. Don't do that, man. Karma is a bitch, and karma does work because there's attraction. This whole universe, like I said, is made out of atoms, opposites, different vibrations, attractions. This shit is working. What you send out comes back to you. So, okay, if you're being totally emotionless when you send something out, or when you say, "Oh, that son of a bitch, man." Okay, it's just a word, but maybe this word affects someone else emotionally, right? So it does come back to you, no matter if you're emotionally or not, or emotional or not. It comes back to you in one way or the other, man. So learn how or what, learn what you are. Understand who you are. Your name doesn't matter. Your status in this society doesn't fucking matter, man. All that matters is if you still have a heart and you can open it up to somebody else, meaning our species, for us to become one. Because we're at the part of where we either go left and fuck up or go right and do things straight and create something better for the future and for the benefit of all, not just for a couple or for a few that call themselves the chosen ones. Look, there's no chosen ones, right? Let's say like this. Okay, let's not say there is no chosen ones, because everybody is chosen for something, right? So everybody is a chosen one. But if you know you are one, and you're so spiritual, you say, I don't want to have nothing to do with these people, with negative people. Okay, man, you might not have to. But then you stepping out of your responsibility in terms of helping change in humanity. Look, there's many ways. There's a billion ways to make someone understand. Look, you can tell them that you understood and you got everything hacked when it comes to understanding the system. But when it comes to another person and you tell him that and he doesn't understand or he doesn't want to understand, leave him there. He will understand sooner or later, man. Because once enough people wake up, everybody else will wake up. That's a law. Because we're all one. It just depends on how the vibration, how the energy we have. Let's say, sorry, man. Let's say it like this. Just depends on the energy we send out, right? And we feel inside of us. So let's try to change something, man. We can do it. I know it. I believe in it. Even though we're at the point where most people say, hey, we're totally fucked, I still believe in humanity. It's just a matter of understanding the truth. And the truth is everything is one, no matter what or who created it, be grateful for it. Okay? That's all you can do. Don't question it. I mean, existence. You can question everything I said, of course, man, it's your right. But I mean, you shouldn't question existence because you witness it every day. You experience it and you observe it each single day. So yes, until next time, peace.